Okay. She again decided to inflate like a balloon and fly straight into the corridor.
Look, here is the secret animation. Looks like we only got it thanks to the fact that we discovered this squid. Oh no! It looks like something heavy is about to fall on her. Yes, this is a weight that weighs 1 ton.
To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1. Are you watching our videos again without subscribing? Okay, this is going to the cringe compilation. Hello everyone, friends, and today we will again play a game in which we need to beat our teacher.
In fact, I didn't really like this game last time, but Kane insisted that we play this game again. So here we are again.
Okay, last time we opened a lot of new pets, a lot of new attributes on her table, and new shells. And now we throw eggs at her. Let's discover new improvements.
By the way, we already get 10 stars for each hit. Wow, look! We managed to piss her off the first time, and now this giant crane is going to carry her out of this classroom.
I think making other people angry is the best thing you've ever done in your life. And this is the reason why you love playing this game so much. Well, let's see what other improvements there are in this game, and how many stars we need to accumulate.
It looks like we need to accumulate at least 1,000 stars in order to open a new pet. To be honest, I really wish we bought something instead of this fan, because getting into it doesn't cause anything interesting.
We managed to piss her off again! Oh no! It looks like she fell through the floor, and from the sound of her fall, there is a feeling that we are studying on the 20th floor right now. Is our school really that high?
It seems to me that such high schools do not exist. Well, now we need to continue throwing eggs at her and continue to anger her. We only have a few stars left to accumulate in order to purchase something instead of this fan.
By the way, instead of this fan, we will buy ourselves a huge gong. In general, it's strange that we'll actually put a gong in the classroom instead of a fan, as if it has less benefit, don't you think?
Wait, did a cloud really fly into our classroom? Just an ordinary cloud that poured rain on her? Okay, that looked extremely weird. In general, I expected that because of this cloud, a thunderstorm would appear and hit it.
But unfortunately, she just stayed wet here. Okay, let's continue throwing eggs at this fan. And it looks like we managed to anger her again. But this time, she just decided to go out into the corridor and scream very loudly there.
It looks like we are starting to make her very angry. But now we finally have enough stars to buy a new attribute for her table, and now when we throw eggs towards her table, we will hear the sound of a gong instead of the sound of a fan.
In fact, this sound is much more pleasant. But now I also want to replace this rat in the cage because it squeaks very disgustingly.
Oh no! It looks like something heavy is about to fall on her. Yes, this is a weight that weighs 1 ton. It looks like she was as uncomfortable as possible because of this.
In fact, I already feel very sorry for this teacher because she is just doing her job and we are sitting there and annoying her. It seems to me that she will be very angry after this when she comes home.
I completely agree with you. It seems to me that I, too, would be very angry if someone pissed me off so much. Oh, just look. She just drank the liquid from her bottle on the table and shrank to a very small size.
But she returned to her previous size and now continues her work. I really want to quickly replace this rat with some other animal that sounds more cute. And by the way, now this ghost will scare her. Oh, it seems to me that her face is very scared. It seems that she is really very afraid of ghosts. But this ghost flew away, and she, as if nothing had happened, returned to her work. Okay, this is really very strange.
By the way, I just noticed that they started giving us 12 stars for each hit instead of 10 as before. Perhaps thanks to this, we will be able to farm our reward much faster.
We only have to make a few hits so that we can finally purchase our reward, and now we finally have 1,000 points. And now we will buy this squid. Just look at this cutie and the sounds he makes after being hit.
I really like these sounds much better than rat squeaks. And it looks like now we will discover some secret animation of this teacher's anger. But now she decided to just drink this liquid, inflate like a balloon, and fly into the corridor.
Now we need to accumulate a lot more points in order to receive the next rewards. But now we get 15 stars for each hit, and this is much more than we received before. Therefore, it seems to me that we will achieve our goal much faster.
We have already scored almost 500 points, but we need 2,000 points to reach the next goal. And by the way, we still haven't seen a single secret animation.
Okay, we skipped all the time while we were gaining points, and by the way, look, here is the secret animation. Looks like we only got it thanks to the fact that we discovered this squid. It seems to me that this was one of the most fun animations in this game, but now let's continue to earn points and soon we will buy new shells.
We only have a few points left to accumulate in order to get new shells. I really hope that the new shells will have a more pleasant sound and not the sound of a breaking egg, because this sound is starting to really irritate me.
We got this animation for the second time in a row. Well, okay, I'm very glad that we are finally starting to see new animations in this game. Okay, now we need to continue earning points. We need another 100 points so that we can finally buy new shells here.
I really want to buy new shells as soon as possible. Here, we only have a few throws left. Excellent. We have finally accumulated 2,300 points, and now we will throw water balloons at her. Okay, and now for each hit, we already get 18 points. And due to this, we will buy new pets here much faster.
Okay, she again decided to inflate like a balloon and fly straight into the corridor.
Seriously? It looks like our papers really irritate her.
Looks like we need to fill her bad mood meter completely in order to make her angry.
Yes, I think you're right, but we really need to see where we can spend all the stars we earn. She got angry again, and some cloud is flying towards her.
Looks like it's going to rain now. Just look. This cloud doused her with water. Okay, but it looks like she's continuing to do what she's drawing on the board.
I think we need to keep earning stars so that we can buy something with them. In fact, I'm very interested to know what we can get by simply throwing paper at a parrot.
In fact, I'm already feeling a little sorry for this parrot. Oh no! We made the teacher angry again! But just look! A weight that weighs a ton fell on her! But she still continues to write on the board.
Okay, looks like all we have to do is piss off the teacher in this game. By the way, just look. Here we can buy some items, and we bought a cactus instead of a globe. Okay, let's keep throwing paper at this cactus.
This is a very interesting gameplay, but I'm very interested in how angry she gets. But just look. Her face turned red and she started screaming.
Looks like this really makes her angry. Okay, I think we need to see what else we can buy. Here there is an opportunity to buy new animals instead of a parrot and new shells that we will throw. I think that now we should save up coins in order to buy new shells.
Looks like we're about to piss her off again. Okay, let's buy new shells. Look, these are paper airplanes. And by the way, now we are getting 2 stars into our balance.
Did she really just get angry and leave? Okay, I hope it will be without a director. Oh no! She just shouted in the corridor and went back to her work. Well, this teacher really looks quite strange. Okay, I think we should change the animal here.
We only have 10 shells left to accumulate. It's good that they accumulate quite quickly. Okay, let's buy a new pet now. Look, it's a frog in a cage.
We made the teacher angry again, but she just decided to yell at us and go back to her work. It seems that this frog is absolutely indifferent to its behavior. Looks like she's just like us. By the way, we now earn 3 points for each throw.
I think now we should continue to earn points in order to buy new upgrades. Oh no! She yelled at us again. Well, she probably doesn't realize that we don't care at all.
Well, it looks like all we can do now is earn points for new boosts. By the way, it's quite funny that here we earn stars and not just any coins. This really reminds me of school.
She's screaming at us again. It seems to me that I would have lost my voice if I screamed so much. By the way, we have already earned 132 points, but it looks like we need 335 points to unlock some new things. Okay, I guess that means it's time for us to continue earning points here.
So right now we will continue to earn those points. Oh no, she got angry again, but this time she is crying. I really felt sorry for her at this moment, but it looks like she cried a little and still went back to her work. This means that she is not very sad about it.
It seems to me that if I were in her place, I would really dislike my job. Oh look, we made her angry again. But all she did was just write a request for help on the board. By the way, it seems to me that after we bought new things, we began to anger her much faster.
Now we'll make her angry again. Let's see how she reacts. Oh no, it looks like some kind of crane has arrived. Wait, seriously? He grabbed it with the hook and took it away to an unknown direction, but it still returns to its work. It seems to me that this is a very hard-working teacher.
It seems to me that I, too, would like such perseverance and the same hard work because I'm already tired of voicing it. Oh, I think these are the words of our editor. Well, I'm sorry for saying that.
It seems to me that we are really going beyond artificial intelligence. Well, this teacher was carried away on a crane again. Now let's buy a new improvement. I think we better buy new shells and they will be apples.
Throw apples at teachers? But they are hard. I think it will hurt her. But it seems that she is not reacting to it now. It means it's not as painful as I thought it would be.
Okay. The main thing is... Wait, seriously? Was she pinned down by the weight again? Okay. I hope her health is okay.
I think we need to farm money to buy new pets because I really feel bad throwing apples at this frog. Whoa, wait, it's the Phantom! Oh my god, he really scared this teacher.
It's not particularly noticeable from her facial expression, although it seems to me that now she has really become very scared. Well, let's continue earning stars now.
Yes. I also really want to quickly replace this pet with some other one, because I really feel sorry for him when we throw apples at him.
Look, she drank this acid in a flask that stood on her table. Wait, seriously? Did she pout and fly off into the corridor? Okay, that actually looked pretty weird.
It seems to me that the liquid in this flask is as strange as possible. Okay, we've already earned a little more than 250 points, and it seems to me that we shouldn't stop to quickly buy something new.
Is she asking for help again? I hope that she is not doing this seriously because no one here will definitely help her. In general, it's quite strange that we can throw apples with such impunity, because if I had done this at my school, I would have already been kicked out of class.
This is where I completely agree with you. It seems to me that the same thing would happen at my school. By the way, this teacher got angry again and started yelling at us. But now we have enough stars to buy new pets. And now we can buy this very cute little mouse who will sit in a cage.
She squeaks funny, and because we hit it, we get 6 points? Well, this is quite funny, and 6 points is really a lot. I think that we will definitely return to this game. If you write in the comments that you liked it, now let's move on to the next game. Hello everyone, friends, and today we will again play a new game in which we will need to steal. To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1. Are you watching our videos again without subscribing? Okay, this is going to the cringe compilation. Hello!
Steal? So we will be thieves in this game? But it seems to me that a girl has just been kidnapped and she's even happy about it.
It seems that not everything we do in this game is considered bad. We just tore down an advertisement that indicated that we were wanted. Okay, this is pretty bad, but it can still be done.
I wonder what we will do in the next level. Oh, look! Here's a ghost who is hiding behind these spears. We need to rip this sheet off him. Great! Now we know everything. This is actually not a ghost, but just some kind of pranker.
Now the girl next to us will not be so afraid. Oh no, Lord, are you seriously? We need to steal Grandma's bag. I think this is the most disgusting thing. You definitely can't do that.
I hope this was the last terrible crime in this game. Look! We managed to get this suitcase from the other end of the road. Great! Now we will need to do something else.
I actually have quite mixed feelings about this game. Sometimes we do a lot of useful things, but sometimes we steal grandmother's bags, which is by far the worst thing in the world. But nevertheless, I think that we can handle this game.
And this test seems quite difficult to me. Oh no! The dog noticed that we wanted to do something, and now we still need to try to somehow remove this curtain.
It seems to me that this will not be so easy because there are too many objects here that can interfere with us. It seems to me that we need to do this as carefully as possible. But because of this dog, it seems to me that it will be extremely difficult to reach this curtain.
It seems to me that there should be some kind of workaround here. Maybe we better use some kind of hint because every time we touch this dog by accident.
I think that maybe we should take a hint from this game, and it should definitely help us.
It turns out that in this game, we had the opportunity to interact with other objects, and all we had to do was throw our hand over the chandelier on the ceiling in order for us to have the opportunity to rip off this curtain. I didn't think it would be so difficult.
And now we need to steal the gun from this dumbass. But unfortunately, we did everything wrong, and because of this, we got killed. So I think that we will need to do things a little differently.
Wow, I didn't know you would recognize such bad words. I hope you stop using in your speech next time. Now that we've passed this level, let's now try to open the women's restroom.
I think this girl could have done it without our help. Wow! It turns out that a Skibidi toilet came out of this toilet behind her. It looks like he wants to kill her.
I hope that everything will be okay with this girl, but now we need to save our bride from these zombies. Great! We were able to get our arm over all these tombstones so that we could grab it. I'm very glad that she was saved.
And now we are moving on to the next level, and here we need to save this girl from the lions. She accidentally ended up in this enclosure, but we were able to save her without difficulty, and now no one will definitely eat her. And now we need to try to steal the wings from this witch.
Oh no! She turned us into a raven. It looks like it won't be as easy as I initially thought. I think we should choose a different path. Great! Using another way, we were able to reach her wings and steal them, and now she has no magical power.
And now we need to steal this diamond in such a way that this camera does not notice us. Well, I think this is not a very difficult task either. In fact, we have learned to beat this game quite well, and almost no level gives us any difficulty. I am very happy about it.
It seems that with each level we steal more and more expensive things, because before we stole bags from grandmothers, but now we steal some very expensive figurines and cool diamonds. It seems that we have truly become the most professional thieves.
I wonder what challenges await us ahead? Let's look at them. Wow, we need to steal some very expensive figurine again. It looks like we have truly become professionals in our field. Okay, let's get this challenge over with quickly.
We managed to pass this level again. It seems to me that there are no more truly difficult levels left in this game. Everything we go through here is very easy for us. By the way, look, this is Elsa and Olaf, and they are running to the finish line. But we need to steal their trophy so that no one gets it.
We coped with it and the trophy went to us, but it seems to me that they noticed us. I hope that our character runs fast enough and can escape from them. By the way, now we need to somehow kill all these zombies. To do this, we needed to take the sword that lies in the bushes.
Wait, did they fall in love with each other? But his fiancée is pictured above. Why is he now messing with a completely different girl? This really looks weird. I'm starting to get angrier and angrier at this guy every round.
And now he wants to free the Skibidi toilet so that he can attack his ex-fiancée. I think this is a really disgusting act. I hope it was just a prank and that this Skibidi toilet doesn't actually kill her. Okay, now let's try to open the doors without touching these zombies.
In fact, this test is already quite difficult because there are 3 zombies here and we need to open this door very carefully. But we managed to do it again, and it looks like he made peace with his fiancée. After all, they are now running away from these zombies together, holding hands.
This guy's behavior is absolutely incomprehensible to me. And now he wants to steal the magic carpet from this princess. Well, okay, let's help him do it. It looks like now the magic carpet belongs to us and we can fly on it.
I would like that in real life. I also had a magic carpet on which I could fly anywhere. Oh, by the way, look! It looks like we're on some kind of pirate ship, and here we can't touch these barrels of dynamite, otherwise we'll explode. Okay, let's try to figure out how we can get this captain's spyglass.
It seems to me that we definitely won't be able to reach him from this side. Okay, we have to come up with some new way to do this without affecting the dog and the captain himself. Great! We were finally able to do it. It turns out it was a little easier, but nevertheless that level was quite difficult. Now we need to save our bride and get into the car with her.
This level also turned out to be quite easy. All we had to do was just throw our hand over the stone and fence so that we could reach it. And now we are leaving these dogs together. And now we need to figure out how to steal a banana. It's quite strange that after those expensive things that we stole from museums, we decided to steal a banana now.
Yes, this surprises me too, but it seems that this guy doesn't care what to steal. He enjoys the very fact of theft. And now we need to figure out how we can open this door.
It looks like he wants to prank his girlfriend somehow. But we couldn't put our hand under this light. Well, okay. Now we need to throw our hand over these lamps so that we can open this door and we can prank it now.
Well, this test was not the easiest, but we were still able to cope with it. Okay, now we move on to the next challenge. Just look how many dogs are here. We need to be as careful as possible so that these dogs don't bite us on the hand. Oh no, they found us and bit us.
Okay, we just need to move our hand so that it is under this car and then very carefully take the keys from this guy. But we accidentally touched it again. Well, okay, on the 3rd try, we will definitely be able to do it.
Okay, this level is really very difficult because here you need to be super careful, but I think we can do it. Great! We were finally able to steal the keys and drive away from these dogs in this car. Well, now we need to somehow escape from this fire.
In this level, we need to be as careful as possible. Here, we need to reach the fire extinguisher, which is located 2 floors below our window. Well, here you need to be as careful as possible, and we managed to do it. Cool! Now let's move on to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends, and today we will play a new scary game.
In fact, it is absolutely not new. This game is one of the Roblox door clones. It's really quite creepy, because everything happens underwater here.
Wait, so are we really at the bottom of the ocean right now? Lord, I think this game will really be the scariest for me because I'm afraid of depth.
Is there anything at all? Are you not afraid of something? Okay, explain to me what we need to do in this game. So far, all I see is us looking for something in the boxes.
As I understand it, here we also need to go through 100 rooms that are constantly randomly generated. It seems that here we will also be frightened by various screamers like in Roblox doors.
It seems to me that in this case, it wouldn't hurt us to find a flashlight somewhere because it seems to me that dark rooms may soon appear.
I think it's not as simple as you say it is. In fact, we only went through 5 rooms and looked through all the boxes, and so far we haven't found anything useful in any of the boxes.
But for me personally, this game is much more scary than Roblox doors because here the atmosphere is much more creepy. There are also a huge number of scary sounds.
We found some kind of thing that picks up codes. By the way, look. This is a door from Roblox doors. But it looks like it is locked with a lock to which we do not have a key.
I'm annoyed by the fact that we've already found 3 batteries but still haven't found a single flashlight. This really upsets me a lot because it seems to me that we'll have to look for this flashlight in this game for quite a long time.
This really pisses me off too. Oh my god, wait, seriously? Okay, looks like dark rooms are starting to appear in this game now.
I also noticed that in this game we have, HP. This means that it is likely that we will not die after the first meeting with the boss, but he will simply cause us some damage. Okay, this makes me happy. This means that this game will be a little easier to complete.
With each new room, it gets darker, and I don't really feel confident in these long, dark corridors. I absolutely wouldn't want to walk around them without a flashlight. It seems to me that here we simply have to do this because this flashlight is not available anywhere.
Okay, we finally got to the bright location. Wait, did you see this? Oh my god, looks like I know what this means. We urgently need to stand closer to the closet, because now we will see the first monster in this game.
We really went into this closet at the last minute. Well, okay, this monster also turns off all the lights when it runs past, and that means that it will be even more difficult for us to play this game because we still don't have a flashlight, although we have almost reached the 16th room.
Look, this location reminds me very much of the room in which we ran away from this one-eyed monster in the Roblox doors. Interestingly, there are the same bosses as in Roblox at the doors from which we will have to run away or look for secret notes in one large room.
I hope not, because in this case it seems to me that my heart will definitely stop. By the way, we have already found 2 code pickers for doors, but we haven't found a single flashlight yet. It seems to me that this loot that we currently have in our inventory is as useless as possible. I would be much calmer if we had a flashlight.
Okay. It looks like someone very big and evil was in this location before us. Well, okay. We need to keep looking for the flashlight, because it seems to me that there will be more and more dark locations. We have almost gone through 20 rooms and still haven't found this flashlight, and it really pisses me off.
4 more empty rooms? Seriously? Oh wait, I think I hear some sound. Okay, we now need to urgently go back to the closet. This really pisses me off. We find a huge amount of useless loot, but we still can't find the flashlight. It seems to me that if we don't find it, then we have no chance of winning.
This eternal darkness is really starting to irritate me very much. Oh wait, what is this? Oh my god! This is some kind of big-eyed monster that constantly tries to turn the camera in his direction and causes damage to us when we look into his eyes.
Now we saw another monster. And by the way, he took away as many as 9 HP from us. It seems to me that... Oh my god, wait. Seriously? Him again? It seems to me that he began to appear too often. He has already appeared in 2 locations in a row.
Okay, the locations are really getting darker every time. It seems to me that we are in some huge, strange location with bridges. There is some kind of platforming element here because now we will need to cross this bridge without being hit by this steam jet. In fact, this is the easiest test possible, and there is nothing scary about it.
It seems to me that we urgently need to find... Oh God, seriously? This monster again, and he decided to appear here at the very moment when we need to swim across the abyss on the water? Okay, looks like swimming in the dark wouldn't be the best idea, but we have no other choice.
This game really gets more difficult every time. Okay, well, let's now swim on this water. By the way, it's quite strange that underwater we see better than outside this water. Wow, look! We found ourselves in some huge location with a lot of red lights. Maybe this location is a harbinger of some boss? I hope not, because it seems to me that we are absolutely not ready to meet him.
Okay, we've reached some dark stairs. Well, I really hope that in the nearest locations we will find at least some source of light, because moving around in the dark is not that scary, but it has already become extremely inconvenient. Okay, now we are in some kind of room in which there are some servers or something like that. Now we need to explore everything here.
Okay, now we find ourselves in some room in which there are two absolutely identical exits, and now we need to guess which of these exits will be correct. I think that we can... Oh no, God, seriously? It turns out that this was the wrong way out. Okay, looks like now we need to go through the next door, and we only have 36 HP left.
It looks like we now need to find not only a flashlight, but also some kind of healer. Wait, seriously? This monster can even appear here? Okay, now we need to stand closer to this closet. Let's climb into it now and wait for this monster to run past us.
I think we got into it too early, okay? This monster is running around somewhere, and for some reason... Wait for us. Oh God, what's going on? Something pushed us out of this closet, and we also took damage and only had 4 HP left. It seems to me that this level is the most problematic.
After that, we wandered for a very long time, but we still could not find the flashlight. Our whole game was that it was advisable for us not to receive any damage and continue to look for at least something that could help us get there further, because 80% of the passage of this game we were wandering in the dark. That's why we've slightly sped up the most boring moments for you.
We've already gone through more than 50 rooms, and I still can't believe that we didn't find anything useful. Wait, seriously? Have you heard this voice? It looks like we are not alone in this location. Okay, I think that now we will need to go into this hatch.
I really want to see what awaits us here. Wow. Wait, seriously? This is some kind of huge fish with a very long tail. And it looks like it sells a huge number of different items. Okay, I think that here we will definitely need to buy something that will restore health and a flashlight there. Oh, and by the way, I see a flashlight. Looks like this guy really has a lot of useful things.
Okay, I suggest spending the money you saved to buy this flashlight. It seems to me that it will really be most useful for us along with this tool for restoring health, because we only have 4 HP left. Now we need to use this thing and restore at least part of our HP. It's good that we found a huge number of batteries while we were wandering. Now we have the opportunity to use this flashlight almost unlimitedly.
Goodbye, Mr. Fish. Now we will go straight to the next location, and finally, we will be able to illuminate all the dark places in these locations. Let's now test our flashlight and see how it shines. Okay, this blue light is not as bright as we would like, but nevertheless, it is able to highlight many problem areas.
Okay, we again reached some huge location in which there are 2 identical doors. I don't know how to tell the difference between the right door and the wrong one, but I think we should use the left door first. Maybe it will be the door we need. And by the way, this door is number 60. Well, let's try to go into it. Oh no, God! Seriously? We again ran into a monster hiding behind the wrong doors. Well, it looks like we're not having much luck today.
Oh my God, seriously? We found ourselves in the same location again? Okay, I think that this time we will go to the right door. Wait, seriously? Are we unlucky again and killed again? Lord, we just recently bought a flashlight in this game. Okay, it looks like we were unlucky in passing this game today, so I suggest moving on to the next game right now. Hello everyone, friends. Today we will escape from Pomni Prison again.
Prison escape again? Okay, I really hope that the developers of this mode really changed it somehow.
Yes, usually the developers of such modes deliver everything as before and do not update their game in any way. But I hope that we will see something new here.
At least the developers of this mode opened 2 additional doors. It's really unclear why they did this because there's nothing interesting there.
In any case, it at least minimally diversified the game. And here we needed to take a wrench to break this ventilation. By the way, look, here comes Pomni.
Oh, in this game, I look much cuter than in other modes, because usually they draw me as too pot-bellied. But here, I really look cool. The only thing I didn't like here is that I'm somehow too inactive.
The main thing is that you look cute here. By the way, I'm wondering if the developers added me and our Gamigu to this game because we have never seen ourselves in such modes.
Seems to me that you still haven't learned to pronounce my name correctly. But in general, this question also interests me very much because I really want the developers to start adding me to various modes.
Do not worry. Someday the developers of these modes will definitely do this. Now let's go through this dungeon. Here we need to get to the red button so that additional platforms appear on which we can cross the lava.
We finally got to that button. Great! And those secret platforms have finally appeared. Well, let's jump on them, and then we will head to the corridor with the rolling boulder.
By the way, in the upper right corner, it shows how many checkpoints all the players on this server have passed, and we are now in 3rd place. But I think that we should overtake all the other players because we should always be number 1.
All we need to do is go through this entire corridor. By the way, this corridor is decorated as if it were the dungeon of the Gloink Queen, and it seems to me that this design is really very successful. The developers really did a really good job of making this location beautiful, and now we will go straight to the next boss.
By the way, I completely forgot what the next boss in this game looks like. I wonder who will be this boss. Oh look, it's Jax. But for some reason in this game he is somehow too low compared to the other bosses. It seems to me that it should be slightly higher.
I'm even slightly upset by the fact that the developers really decided to make me so short in this game. It seems to me that I should be a little taller, but we were able to escape from me, no matter how strange it may sound. And now we need to climb these dilapidated steps and we will go to pass our favorite tests. Namely, a test in which we will have to run with energy drinks.
Now we need to take this elevator upstairs and we will find ourselves straight in our favorite test. By the way, there are paintings hanging on the walls here. They look as funny as possible. Oh look, we finally made it to this challenge. Well, now we need to drink this energy drink and start running across all these platforms. By the way, the developers of this mode slightly changed the shape and location of the platforms here. I also really like this. This usually rarely happens in games like this.
Yes, I also really like how the developers put a lot of effort into the design of this game because it really is very reminiscent of our amazing digital circus. Now let's climb up these stairs and go straight to the test, where we need to put the stairs under the ventilation. I wonder what it will look like. Oh, by the way, here, if there is an opportunity to buy the Gummy skin.
Here, the developers decided to simplify our task a little and put a staircase under the ventilation instead of us. Well, this really makes this game a little easier. I still didn't like this test. And now when we pass this test with bridges, more precisely with one bridge, we'll go straight to our least favorite task in this game.
Oh yeah! All this time I was hoping that this test would somehow change. By the way, here the developers slightly changed the location of the pipes and painted them in different colors. But I hope that they really changed the tests with valves at least a little.
Look, they highlighted the location of the valves. But in fact, they shouldn't have done this because people who have played at least a few similar modes know very well where these valves are, but they slightly changed the location of the platforms, and now we had to build a different route. This is really very cool.
Great! We've turned all the valves and now we can finally go upstairs.
Let's quickly head straight to the challenge where we have a fan run. I'm really looking forward to this challenge. I really hope that in this test the developers did not make any simplifications, because I really don't like it when they do, so this test can be passed without doing absolutely anything.
Do you mean when developers reduce the distance between platforms? Yes, this also really pisses me off because it makes playing this game much more boring, and I think they did the same thing here because the distance between the platforms is quite small. But we will still jump so that there is at least some sense of difficulty in this level.
It's good that this test is as quick as possible and we won't have to stay here for long. By the way, we just caught up with the player who was previously in first place in the checkpoint competition. But we managed to overtake him, and now it seems to me that this player has no chance of catching up with us because we really move as fast as possible.
It's great! But right now, we're going to the next boss. By the way, look! It's a regatta, and it looks like she's in charge of this cafeteria here. But for some reason, she is not going to fight with us, and she does not even throw food at us. She's just following us very slowly. It seems to me that she has no chance of defeating us. Well, let's quickly try to kill her then. I think it will be very easy.
Yes! It looks like I really am the most noobish boss in this game because I am the most inactive here. And by the way, in this game, there wasn't even a bug that would push us up this hill. Well, now let's quickly try to head straight to the laser test. Wow. By the way, look. We managed to jump straight through that door. It really looked as unusual as possible, and it looks like we did it as if we were speedrunners.
It really was the most unusual. Well, let's take this laser test now. By the way, it's very cool that the developers of this game decided to make these lasers multicolored. It really adds a lot to this game, and I really like it. Well, now we have the last test left before meeting the final boss. And by the way, the developers of this game decided to simplify this test. Wait, what? Do we really have a super jump left? Okay, looks like with this super jump we can really beat this game with ease. Okay, let's now defeat the final boss Kane.
Now the main thing is to make sure that I don't get caught. Oh, wait, seriously? Okay, looks like I caught our player. Okay, this is really... By the way, the coolest thing is that in this game, we have to avoid the boss so that he can't grab us. Because in all the previous escapes from Barry's prison, all we had to do was just shoot at the main boss in the hands in order to he stopped shooting at us.
And it's also very cool that with the help of a super jump, we can jump onto various platforms in order to take advantageous positions for shooting. This is really very cool, and it looks like this is really a bug. Well, I'm not surprised by this because we often accidentally make some bugs in Barry's prison escape, thanks to which it becomes much easier for us to complete this game.
We have almost defeated the final boss. There are only a few shots left. By the way, he absolutely does not want to go straight after us. It seems that he simply does not know how to jump like us. Okay, now let's move on to the next game.
In this factory, everything is not as simple as it might seem at first glance. In fact, this factory is run by a crazy rat who lures visitors to kill them.
Okay, I think we should explore this factory. Oh no, just look! It seems that in addition to this crazy rat, there are also monsters in this factory that we will have to run away from.
It looks like our first task will be to find bags of sugar in this factory. I hope that we will not lose on the first task in this game.
Okay, and here's to the beginning of the game. Well, let's start exploring this factory and looking for sugar. I think we need to climb this hill. Yes, look. Here is the first bag that we need to carry.
Unfortunately, it looks like we can't handle more than one bag of sugar. Okay, let's quickly take this bag to the trash. By the way, it's quite strange that we have to throw away sugar here.
Great! We threw out the first bag of sugar. I really hope that our teammates will really help us and not just stand by AFK. By the way, one of the teammates has already carried the first bag of sugar.
Oh no, there's a rat. We need to kill it urgently. Great, we were able to do it. And for this, we even received 1 coin. Well, okay. Let's continue searching for bags of sugar.
And here's another bag of sugar. Cool. Looks like we're actually getting pretty good at playing this game. Okay, now let's take him to the incinerator.
Okay, we brought another bag. By the way, for some reason our teammates are no longer visible. It is possible that they have already lost in this game. Well, that's a great pity. Looks like we'll have to play through this game on our own.
In fact, this is not the first time that we have had to actually beat the game on our own. It seems that other players are simply not capable of playing such difficult games. Okay, I think now we better concentrate on not getting caught by this pink monster and just continue playing this game.
By the way, due to the fact that there are now fewer players playing this game instead of 7 bags of sugar, we need to bring 6. Okay, this will really make our task easier. But I really hope that we will actually be able to pass all these tests. By the way, I can already see the next bag.
Great! This is already the 5th bag of sugar we have found. Let's take it to the trash as soon as possible and find the remaining bag. Oh wait! It looks like this is the last bag we need to bring. Apparently, there are even fewer players. Okay, we completed the first task.
I really hope that the next challenge will be as interesting as this one. So far, I really enjoy playing this game. Oh no, look! It looks like this rat noticed our presence, and it launched some strange things. Oh no! Red candy monsters emerged from them. Okay, looks like we'll have even more enemies here now.
It seems to me that there were enough enemies before this, and now some strange caramel monsters have appeared. Well, I really hope that... Wait, seriously? Did we just turn ourselves into caramel with the help of this thing? Okay, this looks really funny. Looks like we can camouflage ourselves with these things.
This is really a very cool feature of this game. Unfortunately, this caramel disappears very quickly. Oh, by the way, look! It looks like we need to destroy the machines that create these candy monsters. Okay, there are 8 of these caramel machines in this game, and now we have found the first one. Let's break it down as soon as possible.
8 pieces? Seriously? It looks like we will be completing this task for as long as possible because there were only 5 bags of sugar, but here there are 8 of them. Okay, it's good that we can break them as soon as we find them. This makes the task much easier.
And here comes the next car. Okay, it's good that there were no enemies near it, because otherwise we would have had to avoid them while breaking this thing. This is really a very difficult task. I really hope that we will see these red dudes even less often.
And here is the third thing. Great! It looks like we are really lucky today. It seems to me that other players spend a lot more time looking for these things, but today, we seem to have a feel for where they are.
Look! There's the next machine up there to create these dudes. Great! We have already found 4 devices, and this is half of the total. We are really very lucky that we find them very quickly. By the way, look! There is another similar device in this location. Okay, looks like we found 5 red dude machines here.
By the way, the name we came up with for them actually sounds extremely funny. Like a dude-making machine. This sounds really stupid. Okay, let's just concentrate on breaking them all, and we have already broken more than half of the total.
The next device must be somewhere nearby. Oh, by the way, look! And here he is! But unfortunately, there are 3 dudes running around him. Okay, looks like we're going to have to really jump around these dudes and keep breaking this machine. And finally, we did it. God, this was really as difficult as possible. And now let's get into this boat and sail away from them along the Chocolate River. Oh, by the way, another device is right here. We were very lucky to find him.
Okay, we only have 1 device left to find in this game. We are really very lucky that we find them all very quickly. And by the way, the game decided to highlight for us the location of the last device in this game. It seems that this game has concessions for those who are left to play this game alone.
Now we need to climb up this caramel tower! By the way, this is the last device that we needed to break. And it looks like the owner of this factory was very upset by this. This rat turned off all the electricity to us in this factory, and now we need to travel around it in search of switches in order to return all the light.
Okay, I already see the first switch, but unfortunately, there are 10 of them here. This means that we need to really explore this entire factory in search of these switches. Well, it's actually quite clear that we need to look for switches where there is no light, because it is logical that since there is no light there, there must be a switch nearby that will turn it on.
Oh no! The pink monster is here and he's running straight after us! Okay, let's quickly use the switch and try to escape from this monster. It's good that this game has secret passages with which we can move between locations and hide from these creepy monsters, because that if these secret passages did not exist, then the monsters would have the opportunity to drive us into a dead end.
But fortunately, we are smarter than all these monsters. Oh, and here's another switch. Great! We have already found 3 out of 10 switches, and now we need to continue exploring this location in search of the next switches. Here comes the 4th switch. It looks like this task will be easier than all the previous ones.
I am sometimes surprised at how quickly we complete tasks in this game. It seems to me that our viewers may think that we have already played this game, but actually no! We entered this game for the first time and are really trying to beat it for the first time. We've already found 6 switches in this game. There are only 4 left to find. I hope it won't take us much time.
You can be sure of this because we found another switch. And this is already the 7th switch out of 10. It looks like we are really professionals in this game. It seems to me that no one has ever been able to pass all the tests here so quickly. I'm even surprised at how quickly we're going through all of this.
This is not surprising. In fact, everything in this game is intuitive. By the way, I just remembered the location of some switches because I paid attention to them during previous tests. And now we have already turned on 8 out of 10 switches. And now we need to find the remaining 2.
The 9th switch must be somewhere nearby. Oh, by the way, here it is. We have already turned on 9 switches out of 10. All that remains is to find the last one. By the way, the game again decided to highlight the location of the last switch for us. This is really very cool. This greatly simplifies our task because it seems to me that we would have been looking for him for as long as possible.
Great! We turned the last switch and it looks like something is about to happen again. Oh no! Looks like those rats stole our dynamite. Now we will need to look for rats with dynamite throughout the factory so that we can return this dynamite and blow up this factory.
Oh, yeah. I really want to really blow up this factory because this Mr. Rat is really annoying me. By the way, look. Here comes the first rat with dynamite. Oh, no. The pink monster is running after us. Well, let's take this dynamite and try to escape from this pink monster.
Okay, looks like this pink monster has stopped running after us. Well, let's actually head to the place where we need to take this dynamite.
And here is that very place. Okay, it looks like we decided to set off an explosion in the very center of this factory. Okay, I hope this explosion is so strong that it actually destroys this entire factory along with this Mr. Rat.
Another rat with dynamite! Cool! We killed her! Oh no, a huge number of monsters are chasing us. Looks like they're all very keen on catching us. By the way, we see this monster for the first time. I've never seen a white monster with powder on it. There really are a lot of these monsters here. It looks like this task with dynamite will really be as difficult as possible.
But I think we've come a long way today, and if our viewers want to see how we go through this game completely, then please write about it in the comments and give this video a like. If there are a lot of comments under this video, we will definitely film the second part of our walkthrough of this game. Now, I think it's time to move on to the next game.
Hello, everyone, friends. Today we will play Fundamental Paper Education.
Oh, wait, seriously? I just love this fandom. I didn't know there was a whole game based on this fandom. Okay, we met some Abby.
It looks like we are new students at this school and we will need to take some tests. The most important thing is not to fail them. Otherwise, something bad awaits us.
School tests? Seriously? I think we will pass all these tests with ease, and it seems to me that this tall woman will punish us for our mistakes.
Okay, let's explore this school. I think it's time for us to start the first test. I think he must be somewhere nearby. The most important thing is to find it here.
Oh, by the way, here he is. I think that now we can pass it. Okay, the first question is, how much is 1 plus 2? I think the answer is obvious.
In my opinion, all the questions in this test are really as obvious as possible. Okay, let's choose option B. In general, the following questions are also as easy as possible. I don't think that in this game, we will have problems answering the questions.
Will this game really be that easy? Okay, we found the first coin. I think we need to continue exploring the rooms in this school in order to continue our passage. I think now we need to find the next test.
It seems to me that he must be somewhere nearby. Let's go into the room that was opposite this class.
I think this is a great idea. Let's go straight there. Oh, great! Here's the next test. Okay, let's go through the next school questions.
Wait, is it just me or are there really no right answers here? 7x7? It seems to me that the developers of this game are mocking us a little.
But here there is no correct answer. 18 minus 9 will be equal to 9. And here, all the answers that exist are incorrect. Wait, seriously? In the third question, is the answer option banana? Okay, it seems to me that these tests will not be as easy as we actually thought.
It looks like we'll have to answer the whole test at random. Okay, we've already failed 2 questions. Okay, I think we'll choose answer C, and it turned out to be wrong too. Okay. Looks like our teacher didn't like our test, and now we have to run away from her.
Now I realize that this will be a really difficult game. By the way, we just picked up some kind of bottle. It's possible that with the help of it we can restore our HP. Now we need to find the next test or where we can hide from this teacher. I wouldn't really want her to cause us damage.
She continues to run after us through all the corridors. It seems that she just won't leave us behind. Okay, we need to explore all the classes in this game and try to pass all the tests here.
By the way, look! It's Oreo! I wonder what we can use it for. Okay, I guess we'll find out later. Now it's better for us to sit in this closet and not get out of it. Maybe the teacher will calm down and stop running after us if we hide from him.
I think that we have enough of being in this closet. Now let's try to go into the next room. We need to find the next test. By the way, here he is.
I hope this test will have less idiotic answers. So, okay, if it's 12 egg now, how long has it been since 6K? But I think it's obvious that the answer should be 6, but unfortunately, there is no such answer option here.
It seems to me that we have no chance of answering this test correctly because there are simply no correct answer options. There really were 3 identical answer options, and all we had to do was choose the answer by guess. And the next question actually seems to me the most idiotic. Do people drink or eat soup?
Okay, we failed this test too. It seems that now our teacher will start running after us with even greater zeal. By the way, here she is, and she's really running after us. She starts attacking us. We need to come up with a way by which we can actually escape from her.
Okay, the main thing is not to forget that we have the opportunity to restore our HP once. By the way, we found another coin and we need to find out where we can spend these coins and what we can get for them. I think we need to continue to explore all the classrooms in order to look for the next items or something that will help us calm down this teacher.
By the way, on every test form, it is written that this teacher loves to eat Oreos. I think we should have thrown this Oreo at the teacher instead of just throwing it at one random location. Okay, I think that now if we find Oreo, then we will be able to escape from her.
That sounds pretty logical. Well, let's go explore the next classrooms. We might actually be able to find an Oreo here because this school is really, really big. And by the way, our HP is restored automatically. It is very useful.
Okay, we haven't found anything useful here yet, but I think we'll get to some Oreo very soon. By the way, here is another bottle that restores our HP. This teacher continues to run after us, and I really can't imagine where we can hide from him. I think we really need to find some kind of closet or something like that.
Look, there is some kind of door ahead of us. Looks like we'll be able to run there, and we found another bottle. Oh no! Unfortunately, this door is open, and this teacher is attacking us. Oh no! She still managed to kill us. It looks like we won't be able to get to the game on the first try. Well, I think it's time for us to move on to the second attempt.
Okay, this game is not as easy as we initially thought. Well, now let's try to pass all the other tests. Just use other answer options in them. It seems to me that some of the tests should definitely have an answer option that we can answer at random.
Well, look, there is some kind of vending shop where we can spend our coins. Okay, now we will know. And now I think it's time to go take the first test. The very first test will be very simple because it has the correct answer options.
Here we know that we need to first choose answer B, then answer C, and in the last question, answer A. Great! The first test out of 8 is ready. By the way, there are actually 8 tests here. I think it will be impossible to pass all these tests.
I think that today we will try very hard to pass all possible tests in this game. By the way, we found our first coin, and now it seems to me that we will be taking a test which we will fail again. Yes, here are the same terrible answer options. It seems to me that it will be impossible to pass this test.
I think this time we should try to choose other answer options. It's possible that we'll guess something using random. Okay, the most important thing we need to remember is that after we fail this test, we can buy an Oreo and give it to this teacher.
Last time we answered the last question? This time we answered B. But I think this was the wrong answer again. Well, okay. It looks like we'll have to randomly answer all the other tests here, and we failed it again.
It seems that even at random, we simply cannot answer these tests because there are no correct answer options. Well, it's time to leave this class. By the way, for some reason the script didn't work, and this teacher didn't start getting angry at us.
And now the script has worked. She tore our piece of paper with the dough, and now we need to run away from her. Okay, the main thing now is to find somewhere Oreo or a vending machine where we can buy it. This is Oreo. I really hope that we will actually be able to escape from it because I would like to complete this game completely on the second try.
Here comes the vending. I really hope we can get Oreo out of it. By the way, yes, great. Here comes the Oreo. And we also received an additional bottle that restores our HP. Well, okay. Now if this teacher catches up with us, we will give him this Oreo. Great. Look. It looks like she really loves him very much and has some strange emotions after she eats him.
Wow, her emotions are really weird. Well, okay. I think it's time to go look for the third test. I think it must be in the classrooms around here somewhere. I think we need to start looking now.
And here is the next test. Cool. Let's quickly head towards it and start passing it. We have already taken the third test. And unfortunately, last time we weren't able to answer it either. Okay, I think we'll choose answer B here. And unfortunately, he turned out to be unfaithful again. Well, okay. It seems that we are not destined to pass this test either. Now we will have to run away from this teacher again.
Look, here is the fourth test. Let's start passing it. Whoa. Wait, what is this question? Oh no. No, this definitely shouldn't be in our video. Okay. Looks like these questions are getting more and more rude with each test. Okay, I don't like this very much.
Obviously, we will fail this test too. Well, okay. It looks like we really have to run away from this teacher again. But unfortunately, we don't have Oreo. Okay, now we need to try to find him. Oh no! She starts attacking us through the wall and she really catches up with us. We need to try to escape from her. We only have 1 HP left and unfortunately we have no more coins. We urgently need to find an Oreo somewhere so that she can finally leave us behind.
Okay, I see a coin in the distance. Now the main thing is to run to her. Unfortunately, we are running out of stamina, and the teacher caught up with us and killed us. Now let's move on to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends, and today we will play Boo's Revenge again.
Will we play this game again? She really scares me. I hope we don't get any jump scares today.
Yes, but today we will not just play this game. Our subscribers told us that there are a lot of secrets in this game, and today we will check it.
Are there any secrets in this game? Seriously? Okay, I hope there will be something really interesting there. Let's feed this guy first and go wash him.
In fact, this game has a huge number of different secret endings. And today, we will check one of them.
Okay, let's wash this guy first. Every time after he eats and he gets really dirty, it really pisses me off sometimes.
Looks like he's really very sloppy. Well, let's lather him up first and then wash off all the soap with this shower.
It seems to me that he is already quite old. I think that if he had hands, he would be able to wash himself. But unfortunately, we have to do this instead of him. Now let's give him this medicine.
By the way, it's really quite strange that we constantly give him some kind of medication. Perhaps it's because of them that he goes crazy.
And now, by the way, we will find out exactly how we will secretly finish this level. There is a secret door here. Look. And behind this secret door sits a blue guy who says that we need to rescue someone from the basement. Okay? Looks like we really need to do this.
Now we need to try to get out of this house. But unfortunately the door's closed and we can't do it. Well then let's continue to do what we are told. By the way, look, we found some strange stick here. It's possible that with the help of this stick, we can also do something.
Maybe with this wand we can somehow break this door? I really hope so. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Well, it looks like we need to try to find something in this house. By the way, look, we can call this phone number.
I wonder what this will give us. We called someone. Wait, do you hear this knock? It looks like someone came to us after we called. Let's see who came to us.
I'm really very interested to know who could come to us after this. Oh, look! Looks like it's a pizza delivery. Okay, they brought us pizza. But so far, I can't understand why we need it. Well, now I think we should try playing with the ball.
I'm really very interested to know when that secret ending will come, because so far nothing has changed except this guy who for some reason is standing here. We will need to find out why he is standing here and who he is talking about.
I'm really interested in who everyone is in this basement he's talking about. Okay, now we'll finish the game with this ball, and we need to carry Boo's sleep.
Perhaps, in order to find out about the secret ending, we really need to complete the game to the end. And let's check if we can leave now. Unfortunately, no, we can't do this. So I think it's time for us to go to bed, and now we will meet Bulina.
I feel sorry for her every time because our pet constantly locks her in his secret room behind the closet. Well, she came to visit us, and now let's feed her.
Okay, now we need to feed them both and then move on to the game. By the way, it's quite strange that there is always this ice cream in the freezer. It seems to me that we need to somehow prepare it, but for now, I don't know how we can do this.
I think we should feed them both first, and then we can start doing this nonsense. By the way, I am still very surprised by their diet. I would also really like to eat like them. Okay, looks like we fed Bulina, and now we need to feed our Boo.
It seems to me that I definitely would not feed this guy because he always behaves too badly. It seems to me that there is not a single ending in this game, and where this game would end with him suddenly becoming kind because in every game he constantly appears as a negative character. But this time, let's still feed him because we need it to finish this game.
Moreover, in this game, it is really very difficult to feed him, because it is impossible to position him in such a way that his mouth is turned towards us, because if we throw food at his back, he will not eat it, and this irritates me very much. By the way, we finally fed this guy.
Okay, we've finally done it, and now it's time to go grocery shopping. It would be great if we could leave the house and get into the basement, but unfortunately it looks like we can't do that, and there are no various items in this house either. Well, I think then we should try to do something in this house that will help us get to the secret ending. By the way, we can take the camera here. I think with this camera we could do something.
Let's leave this camera so that this camera stays here and flies off so that our baby doesn't do anything stupid like he usually likes to do. Okay, the camera is in place and now we can go straight to the store.
I really hope that this camera will really stop him from the crimes he commits. Okay, we went to the store. Wait, seriously? Did he still hide it behind the closet? Okay, looks like this didn't help us at all. Let's go straight to the room now.
It would be very cool if we could check what was recorded on this camera, but unfortunately it seems to me that we cannot do this. Well, look, in the playroom looks like they left us a note. It seems to me that Boo himself did this in order to divert suspicion from himself.
Looks like we really need to keep playing this game like we always do. Okay, let's send this kid to bed now, and I hope that next night we will wake up and be able to defeat him. Then we will actually see the secret ending.
Okay, now we woke up, and now, strangely enough, this guy is not here again. Looks like he really did it again. Okay, let's quickly try to go behind this closet and finally start moving towards the secret ending. In fact, every time we kill him, I feel nothing but pleasure.
In fact, it sounds quite creepy, but it really is. This guy really irritates me to the maximum. Well, it's time to go straight behind the closet and see what he did to her. Okay, he caught us again, and now he will carry us.
Well, now we need to quickly finish this guy. Actually, it's good that we know what we actually need to do in this game, because thanks to this knowledge, we can actually finish this game as quickly as possible. Okay, we picked up this blaster, and now let's go to the next room where we'll get lighter fluid.
And now we need to go there as soon as possible. I'm very interested in why we might need the pizza that same delivery man brought us. I really hope that she will actually help us beat this game in some way. But for now, we need to return to the bedroom, and now we need to complete this level as quickly as possible.
In fact, this guy's face irritates me as much as possible, and every time I see him, he starts to really piss me off. Well, now we need to try to escape from here. But unfortunately, he pushed us away from the front door again, and now we need to deal with him as soon as possible. Now we need to light the oven, and after which you will need to put the blaster on the bed.
Okay. I remember that we need to do this. It's good that it's really quite easy to do. Great. We lit this stove. Now we need to put the blaster on the bed and wait for it to reach the mark.
Great! We made this explosion and now we will find ourselves outside the door of this house. This is really very cool. Look! The house doesn't start to burn, and we can actually go down to the basement, which is located behind this house. This is really very cool! Let's go into this basement and see what they hid from us all this time.
Look, this basement is really very big. There are a huge number of pizza boxes here. It looks like our Bao has been ordering pizza delivery people all this time, killing them and putting pizza boxes here. This is really as creepy as possible.
Okay, it looks like now we will need to look for the keys in this game. Look! We found the first yellow key, and now we need to go to the illuminated door. I really hope that we can actually find someone here.
For some reason, there are a lot of cobwebs in this room. I really have never seen such huge spiders that weave such a web. Okay, we found the white key. Oh no, it's a bow, and it looks like he has night vision goggles in his eyes. He came into this room and tried to catch us.
Finally, he left. Now we need to go to the next illuminated door. It looks like we will have to look for a huge number of keys here in order to finally free the one he hid here. Okay, we found the pink key. Oh no, he continues to haunt us.
I really hope that he really won't be able to catch us, but he continues to pursue us. It's good that in each of these rooms there are cabinets in which we can hide. By the way, here we found the blue key.
Now it's better for us to hide in this closet so that this guy doesn't find us. but it seems to me that he can really catch us and kill us now. I really hope this doesn't happen. We need to navigate by sound because every time we can hear him approaching us.
Now we need to get out of here as carefully as possible because this guy could really end up right next to us. It's good that the door we need to go through is really as close as possible. Everything we need... Oh no. Oh my god. He's running right behind us. Okay, now I need to sit in the closet.
We still haven't picked up the key. I really hope this guy really doesn't come into this room. Great! We have the red key and now we need to head straight to the next room. It's good that she's as close as possible. Great! Now we need to sit in the closet and wait until he gets out of here.
Okay, it's time to pick up the key. I hope this is the last key. Oh no, he goes straight to our room. We have no way to escape from him. I need to get into this closet ASAP. I really hope he doesn't get us out of here.
I really hope that he won't. Oh no! He took us straight out of the closet! Seriously? Well, it looks like we didn't manage to beat this game to the secret ending this time. Next time we'll try to do it. Now let's move on to the next game.